What have you been doing in the off season, staying prepared?
I've been running, staying in shape, working out, doing all the other stuff other guys do, training and stuff like that. But nothing compares to training camp, honestly. You know, training in the heat is fun and it's cool, but when you're in camp and you're out every day, you got full pads on, it's a different monster. You know. So.
I'm not sure you answered this question already. Being back in Florida, you grew up in Florida. How does it feel to be back? When you played in Minnesota, Cincinnati, how will you be back in Florida? You're home.
You know, man. I was talking to my coach back at my high school coach. You know, man, it's an amazing opportunity, man. I love it. I'm back home, man. I'm excited. My family's excited. My friends are excited. You know, and I'm like an hour away from home, so this is amazing, man. I'm happy. I'm enjoying this. I'm in camp, obviously, but I'm still enjoying the process.
You and Wilkes are the only Clemson Tigers on the team right now. Is that something you pride in? You and him, you're the only Tigers on the team?
Oh, no, it's cool. We tried to get we talked yesterday, and we both agreed that we're gonna get Dabo to come here and take a picture with us and all that stuff. So we're gonna see what we can do.
Mackensie, so much is always talked about, you know, South Florida football being like the Mecca, but Muck City got a big name too. Just how proud of you to represent the Muck, like, you know, that you're here now in South Florida.
I mean, some people say the Muck, some people say Immokalee, some people say Clewiston and those areas. I mean, those all areas are nitty-gritty areas. But yeah, football, you know, high school football and the talent that comes around in South Florida, it's tremendous. It's amazing, man. The fact that I get an opportunity to come in and play football here is another blessing in disguise. So, you know, man, football, I mean, it's a lot of talent. You know, a lot of guys don't get an opportunity to come out and play here. So I got one, so I'm enjoying it.
Is it correct that you, when you were much younger, you and your brother would actually work the fields together?
Oh, yeah. We worked the field starting around 8 years old. My parents, we grew up, you know, picking tomatoes, oranges, and stuff like that, and then go to school right after. Take it early, 4 or 5 in the morning, and then go to school right after. That was a routine, so.
This is a lot more fun, isn't it?
It's the same. We in the heat right now, so it's about the same. It's about the same, but it's fun. You know, I get to enjoy something that I love to do. So the heat is kind of the same, but I get to really enjoy this process and have fun with it.
It seems like it took you no time to get acclimated with your teammates. You're already, you know, having fun with them. What's that transition like, you know, being the new guy and making a name for yourself and learning the new players and whatnot?
I mean, it's an opportunity. I knew some of the guys. A lot of us knew each other from playing with each other or competing against each other. So there's quite a bit of guys that I know here. So it's not a bad transition. It's kind of been pretty smooth for me. I just got to learn where this facility, like the facility, restrooms and stuff like that, and coaches and stuff like that. So just getting everything down and all that. But I got great teammates. You know what I mean? They're out here helping me, telling me where to go and stuff like that. So it's smooth. It's been fun so far.
You've really made your name in this league. You're marking this league in the slot, working in the nickel. Do you feel you can do both that and on the boundary?
I mean, listen, wherever coach allows me to play and what he wants me to do, that's where I'll be.
I know Mike McDaniel told us that you had been on their radar even before Troy Williams went down. Did you or David Cantor have any conversations at all, March, April, May, June, with the Dolphins?
You got to call Cantor for that.
You weren't in the facility, though,
You got to call Cantor for that.
Until your workout.
You got to call him on the phone and ask him about that one.
We'll call him.
Yeah. Mackensie, correct me if I'm wrong, you were in the same draft as Xavier, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you guys, like, bond at all at that time? And
yeah, we knew about each other. We've been talking for the last 2 years, honestly. So this is a relationship that we've had, and we've got a bond before I got here. He was excited. He was probably one of the first guys that called me, and he was probably actually here while I was working out and stuff like that. So he wanted me here. So it's a great opportunity to come out and play here.
At Immokalee, you had the state semifinal going to state at Traspal Stadium, right? Beating Jackson.
Yeah.
Do you have memories of that?
Oh man, Jackson had a lot of good receivers that year too. Jesus, I remember that for sure. It was a shootout. It was a crazy game. It was fun.
And you played in an Orange Bowl as well here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you were at one point ranked number 4 in the country?
Where?
In the recruiting class?
On high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a while back. How you remember that?
Well, you know, I did my homework. What was that like? Was that a lot of pressure on you?
No, I mean, in South Florida, you know, it's talent. You know what I mean? You're going against top guys in the league. So I went against a bunch of receivers that went to D1 ball or in the league right now too. One of them was Sammy. So you go against a lot of top tier talent. You get used to competing at a high level and going against, you know, top recruits and stuff like that. So it became a custom down there.
And how do you view your NFL career to date so far?
It's okay. It's pretty good. You know, there's things I wanted to do. hopefully it's an opportunity to do it here for sure. I want to go out and just compete and be the best teammate I can and come out and help my team win as best as I can. But everybody has goals they want to do individually, but it doesn't always work out like that. You know what I mean? You got to find your system and find your role and play it and do what coach tells you to do and enjoy the process.
Back in those days, did the idea of playing for the Dolphins ever cross your mind?
You know what? We watched Dolphins ball when I was little, week by week. And we was an hour away, so I watched a lot of Dolphins football. So, man, it's trust me, my family, friends, me, I was stoked when I, made the decision to come out here and stuff like that. It was awesome.
Do you remember watching Madison and Surtain at all?
I watched a little bit of Surtain. A little bit. Not too much, but a little bit.
Was it nice? What's it like now to be coached by him?
It's cool. It's fun. It's just like, I don't even know how to explain it. You see him, you smile. We having conversations and stuff like that. So, I watch, and then he watched me come out of high school and stuff like that, and that process and all that. So, we have our conversations, I guess.
So that's a lot of tickets you're going to be responsible for.
I think so. Yeah, for sure. A lot of family, a lot of friends around. So yeah.
I know your family is of Haitian descent. Your parents came over from Haiti, and now you're not far from Little Haiti. What's that like? Do you get back down there much at all? Or?
I know the area pretty well. I train a lot in the off season around here, so I know the area real well. Know a lot of Haitians and a lot of Haitian descent out here. Here's West Palm, Naples, Immokalee, so all over pretty much. So yeah.